It's very hard to find a publisher who would want to take the story and animate it into CGI cartoon and comic books. I mean, we get away with not paying any UK library company or any like things like that because we produce the books ourselves, make the books ourselves, animate, color, do all of the text styling, all of that shit ourselves. But do we really want the book, the comic book, the TV show, the manga, the anime to be well known? Because if it does, it'll just become like something new on Crunchyroll or Netflix or something like that on anime TV. We wanted to make a book, a story, a cartoon, an animation, a film, a movie. We wanted to do all of that within this time frame we had to do it. We wanted to animate and create all the drawings, so thank you to all the team and all the stylists and background artists and everyone who contributed into drawing the styles and the animations and going through all of the renders and all of this stuff. We wanted to do all of that and we completed it. And now we're just finishing up the last parts of the final series and stuff like that, and untangling plot holes and untangling story narratives and things like that. I guess in the end what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to take the story and basically pay like the licensing companies to patent the stuff, register the stuff, do all of that stuff. But then at the same time, it's all just marketing and money and contracts and all of this stuff. And like I said, I leave in about 70 days and I won't give a fuck. No one will give a fuck about this video. So who gives a shit really? So what I'm saying to these animators and the designers and the CGI guys and all these people who put in all the money and the resources to make this stuff real, thank you. But now it's just to like we're wrapping it all up. I think what I'll do is this. I'll say to them, look guys, we've been working together for so many years to create the book, the story, the cartoon, now the CGI rendering, real live animation. I think I've seen a lot of stuff on Netflix with CGI rendering and CGI design graphics, but I think our graphics and our CGI design and our CGI modeling and our drawing and our animations are a lot more better, cleaner and smoother, especially in the fight scenes compared to like Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or One Piece or even My Hero Academia. I think we really pushed our animation and our drawings and our quality and our storytelling up, because we did our storytelling so in depth. It was like Star Wars and Star Trek and Halo with just all this shit going on, but told in a grown-up, mature way that the Ghibli films and the Ghibli animation guys. And so what we did is we came on the scene as this one-time show up. Fuck Disney, fuck Netflix, fuck Amazon Prime, all of this stuff. Fuck all this Crunchyroll and all this mad shit. I just want to get our own shit made to see some real badass animation. And so that's what we did, and that's what we did. And now it's all just being wrapped up real nice and fucking smooth. And I think we did an out fucking standing job. To think we could sell this animation licenses, the cartoon characters, the designs, the whole fucking story for multi-billions of pounds. But you know what, fuck it, who cares? I like to have this story, this comic book, in back alley places, just getting dust on the shelf and no one even knows who's the author or the illustrator. But even though we have the illustration license, again all this crap, but look, everyone who done it signed the books. I think we made only 100 copies of the story, because each story, in each book there's 1,000 pages and 100 pages to each character. So you kind of give in depth the whole animation, cartoon, fantasy, game universe, which we create. In other words, just take 100 characters you can think of from Marvel and DC and just say like we created characters with just this complicated backgrounds as that, but we limit it to ourselves to 100 characters for time consuming purposes.